What's the most creative way someone approached you IRL? Someone approached me by pretending to be a lost tourist seeking directions. Someone once asked me if we were both squirrels, "Would you let me share your tree?" It was weirdly charming, and I was so caught off guard I just said, "Only if you bring the nuts." I was walking by and he stopped me and he said, "Wait, did you say your name was Lexi? My name is not Lexi." And I said, "No, I didn't say anything." And he was like, "Okay, but what is your name and can I get your number?" And we dated for like 7 months after. So this guy came and asked for my number. I said I could be a serial killer for all you know, to which he replied, "I kinda wanna die, so let's just plan this thing together." He hit me with his car. Honestly, I don't recall being approached unless someone was selling something, like a timeshare or religion. As a plus-size girl, I get approached sometimes, and all I can say is, the less creative and the more real, the better it actually is. I was drawing one day in the park when a stranger came up and asked if he could join in, starting to draw next to me. We shared techniques and tall tales of art for hours. Sometimes creativity is just the right way to break the ice. We'd both look a lot cooler if we were dancing right now. Ain't nobody ever approached me. One guy approached me and asked me if I can take a video of him using his phone. Lol. Your football team sucks, we're married now. Ain't nobody ever approached me. I met a girl at a museum cafe in Munich while we were both tourists. I heard her speaking my native language, and we were sitting at different tables, so I decided to try something a little different and I airdropped through iPhone her a note asking if she'd like to go on a date. The funny part? She was sitting with her mom at the time, but luckily she thought it was cute, and things went surprisingly well after that. I used to have dreads and this guy started talking to me kinda friendly flirty, and he playfully and gently pulled a few of my locks near the front of my face. I ended up not really liking him, but I still think back to that first day we met because I thought the hair pull was bold and cute at the same time. Definitely left an impression. Complimenting you first before they ask a favor. Lol. I was probably 18 and some random kid 14-ish at the mall came up and hugged me and walked off. It must have been a prank or something. It's been ages, but I remember back in college when a girl approached the telephone booth next to my house and asked the guy to hand me a greeting card and a letter. Another was from a junior who reached out through other juniors to ask if I liked her. She knew my home and my routine and would often be there whenever I stepped out. She never said much, just looked at me, smiled, and then headed back home. Someone gave me their number on a piece of paper at a concert, then walked away. So I was in a train, reading a book, Permission Marketing. A decent-looking stranger approached me, eager to discuss about book. We had a pleasant conversation for about 10 minutes. It was pleasant, but then suddenly his tone changed, and he pitched me about a get-rich scheme that how we can double money blah blah blah. And I was like, is this a common occurrence on trains?